This is a trading bot and it has earned $13,371 or a 62% in less than 30 days. Today, I'm gonna go through the whole process with one of our CVA members on how to set it up. So make sure to stick until the end to have access to all of the exact same settings and learn how you can achieve a similar profit. That being said, let's get started.
All right, so let's see. The first thing we have to do is making sure that the crypto pair screener is set up, because this is going to be the tool that will help you find cryptocurrencies with the volatility that we need to have in order to make a higher profit from the bots. Click on the three dots here, and now can you uncheck everything from the list? Just make sure you uncheck everything. Okay, click on the three dots one more time. Search low. All right, now let's go ahead and search for volatility, and we're gonna check the three of them. Beautiful. So that is set, but you notice here we have like 50,000 matches, and that's just way too many. So we need to narrow things down to the cryptocurrency that we want to, like for the exchange that we need to have. So we're gonna click on filters, and we're gonna set this up. So now search for exchange, or you can click here and search for Coinbase. Nice. So now we went from 50,000 to 840, which is awesome. Now we're going to search for the RSI here, because we want to find coins that are moving sideways. So the RSI help us achieve that. We're just going to select the 53 number right there. We can close this for now and make sure to save it as well on the journal. So now that is set. We went from 50,000 matches to 801 matches. Obviously, going match through match is going to take forever. So there is a process on how to find the coins as well. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you the process on how we find winners, but I'm going to give you a coin that we have been running as for a few months already, that has been consistently earning 2.30% daily. The process on how to start looking for coins is very self-explanatory. We're just going to search from the highest volatility to the lowest. So if you click here on volatility, you will be able to see some coins that are, you know, we have 52, we have 21, and we have 40. So if you click there, so we just want to have an idea of the price action of the cryptocurrency, and we want something that it's literally just moving sideways. The most profitable coins that we have right now that I'm going to give you access to, they have been flat. So even with this, you know, I don't know if you're aware, but Bitcoin literally dropped from 94,000 to 82,000, and it went up again. So even with those market movements, these cryptocurrencies that we have trading, they have not been affected. They just keep remaining flat, but they keep averaging 1.5% daily, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. And to achieve that, you just have to look at the overall picture and see, okay, is this cryptocurrency moving within a range? Is it moving sideways, or maybe it's in a downtrend, or maybe it's in an uptrend? With this one, you can kind of tell that it's not really moving sideways. It's kind of like in a downtrend. So you could probably skip this one.
And next one, it is almost identical, right?
Yeah, that one looks pretty identical. So yeah, we're just going to skip another one because that one looks pretty similar. Actually, looks like something is off here. Can you click on filters one more time and search for quote currency, and let's select USD so we don't have duplicates. Yep, definitely not a good one. Yep, just skip that one as well. Yeah, the more a cryptocurrency is being affected by the current price action of the market, the less profitable it can be. Like we want literally something super flat. So we can just skip that one. Yeah, that one. A lot of the cryptocurrencies will be following Bitcoin. Okay, this one seems quite interesting. It has been on a range since July. So it's way over the 6 months mark that we were looking for from initially. So this one actually seems like, you know, it is still affected by Bitcoin, by what's going on in the market, because, well, Bitcoin went up during the weekend. We can see how it went up, and then Bitcoin dropped over the last 2 days. It has been dropping in value. And then we can notice how it also dropped in value. We also had a huge rally on Bitcoin on November, and this one went up a lot. But overall, it has been moving sideways. So it's not the best one, but it's not the worst one either. It's actually seems kind of solid. You can later, once you practice more, you can immediately tell once something is worth testing or not. Again, a lot of the cryptocurrencies, 90%, 95% of the cryptocurrencies will look similar because most cryptocurrencies follow what Bitcoin does. But we need to find those that are kind of like, if Bitcoin goes up, this cryptocurrency remains flat. If Bitcoin goes down, it remains flat, which is a bit difficult to find. But once you find it, you can just keep it and recycle it. So now that that is out of the way, I'm going to give you the name of the cryptocurrency that we have been consistently recycling it. I know members that are getting insane returns. Myself, I'm getting like a 2.30% a day. And the beautiful thing is that this cryptocurrency is not being affected by the price of Bitcoin per se. So the name of the coin is called VAR. You can search it there. Yeah, you should be able to find it. There we go. And you can see the beautiful volatility and consistency. So it has a 13, 15, and 13. One of the best things to look out for is that consistency. It has been moving sideways since March. You can see that the price it looks like it was flat right now. But Bitcoin has been massively dropping in value. We went from 94,000 to 82,000, $10,000 drop in just 24 hours. Yet the coin hasn't really reflected that. We see a lot of volatility, a lot of weeks, right? Weeks represent a lot of transactions. So that's also going to be pretty handy. This is what we're looking for. This is a pretty solid coin. Now we can go back to Bitscap and I will show you how to set it up, and then we're going to set it up together. Now let's go back to bots, start a new bot, Gridbot, and we're going to search for DAR USD, first one. So now before we do the setup, let's go back to TradingView. I'll just show you the fundamentals of setting up the bot. So ideally, we're looking for something that is moving in a range. So really the setup comes down to support and resistance. So what is the percentage between from here to here? Say, for example, is 40%. And then how many grid levels we need to have to maximize the profit per trade, but also making sure that the bot is consistently placing trades. And we're going to select the resistance, which should be this one. You know, I don't want to be selecting the resistance that is at the top. Probably this one right here should be fine. Yep. So we're going to click there, and we're also going to select the most important support. So that one is going to be here. We're going to do the same. Click on it again, and let's select it. We're still missing one tool. So if you can click here on there should be like a small arrow, and price range, give it a favorite. All right, so let's get rid of it. So we can start from scratch. Okay, and now measure from here to here. It is important that you do it from resistance to support and not from support to resistance, because the number that you're gonna get is gonna be different. Yep. Now, once you click on it again, once you select it, there we go, click on it, perfect. So now this number right here, this 37% is the grid range or the price action in percentage we're going to be using to set up this bot. Yep, we're going to go back to Bitscap, and now what we're going to do is we are basically going to use that price range again, and we're going to measure that 37% from here, a little bit above market price, all the way down. That way, the bot is only triggering buy orders when the price goes down. So let's go ahead and click here one more time, and let's select the price range. So always a little bit above market price. So maybe right there, all the way down until we hit a 37%, because that is the number we got. We're going to click on it again to lock it down. And now we start readjusting. So basically this high price, we're going to move it down here, and the low price, we're going to move it down here. Let's move it all the way down here. There we go. And we're going to do the same with the low price. Just move it all the way down there. Nice. Cool. Right. So now we still have to do one more thing, which is optimizing for grid levels. That part is a bit more tricky and it does require a little bit more practice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give you the numbers that we know they're going to work. But I'm also going to send you a video inside CVA where you understand how to set up the optimum number of grid levels. And let's click on manual adjustment and let's change that to 35 grid levels. Always we're going to be playing around with the grid levels. Now I'm just going to request control so I can help you with the setup faster. All right. So because we're going to be using, all right, just going to briefly set this up. So we're just going to change this to 35. Then just making sure that trailing up is activated, pump protection activated. You can click on continue.
What's the pump protection? Is it?
So it's trailing down. We usually don't turn on. It's just gonna depend. Like for example, if the price of the cryptocurrency is way too up, we could turn on trailing down. But because 99% of the time we're looking for something flat, there is not really need to turn on trailing down.
And the pump protection, what does it do?
So basically, because we are trading coins with a lot of volatility, if there is a huge volatility pump, it's not going to place any buy orders when the market drops immediately. So it's going to protect your account from placing buy and sell orders when there's a pump. The grid step percentage is 1.29. We don't play around with it, but just so you know, it's the distance between each buy and sell order. So even when it's moving flat like this, it's going to be placing buy and sell orders. That is what it's going to be allowing the bot to make a lot of profit. And even when it has these downs, it's going to place buy orders. It has these ups, sell orders, and it's going to just do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So now click on continue and confirm and start the bot. Beautiful. All right. That is all set. Let's go back to TradingView. And we need to define an exit confirmation. So when to shut down the bot with the highest PNL. The cycle process is the following. Well, we help you set up the bot now. It's going to be running, and then you're going to receive an email on when to shut it down. And then you can shut it down from your phone or your laptop or your computer. It takes about 30 seconds. And then you define an alert on when to restart it again. And then you kind of just recycle the process. We're just going to install this indicator. It's called the RSI. And basically when the RSI hits this level right here, this is when we would be looking to shut down the bot. When it hits this level, it could take 2 weeks, could take a month, could take a month and a half. The percentage you can experience, just to give you some context, the last cycle that I had this bot running earned about a 30%, and it lasted from here to here. That was about 25 days worth of trading. But this last cycle, so I set up the bot here because then you have to wait until the RSI comes down, right? This cycle has lasted over 45 days, but it's already up 65, 61% so far. But it's fine. You just have to let it run, right? Okay. So how we're going to set it up is click on this. Yep. Add alert.
Add alert. Yeah.
We're just going to notice kind of like a resistance per se, a resistance of this. The idea, Aru, is that we don't choose the top. We don't want to be greedy per se. We want to be slightly conservative, right? So we're not going to say, okay, I'm going to shut down the bot literally at the top, because often you're going to miss out, right?
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to be quite conservative, and we're going to look for something peaks that are close to the top, but they are not the top. So that number, if you put your mouse here, again, you will be able to see the number right here. So maybe we're looking for a 60 level. That is the number we're going to be looking to shut down the bot. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to click here and we're going to select crossing up, and then the value is going to be 60. So when the RSI starts moving and it hits the 60 level, boom, we get the exit confirmation, shut down the bot with the 20, 30, 40, 50% profit, whatever. And then we set another alert to set it up again, right?
And the RSI is down again.
when the RSI is down. So right, the value wouldn't be 60, it would be about the 43, 45 level. Yep, so we're gonna go ahead and click on add a custom name, and then we're gonna call it shutdown DAR bot. Now we're gonna click on notifications, and we're gonna make sure that the email is on. And also you can make play a sound. That one is pretty useful. And also what I personally do, I know I downloaded TradingView on my phone, so you get also notified on your phone once you, so yeah, just make sure to do that as well. And that should be all.
Create.
Yep, create. And you are all set.
And what about the notification to start the boot up again? Do you need to do that at the same time? Oh.
So once you get the exit confirmation and you shut down the bot, let's book another call. And we're gonna make sure that we do it within the same day, so I can see how your bot performed, and maybe we can restart it. Yeah, sorry, set up the alert to restart it. Probably not restart it right away.
Okay. Okay. So what are the next steps for me, Emilio?
Well, there is not much you have to do with your bot, because the bot is going to be handling all of the trades, so you don't have to worry about it.
Also, how do I shut this bot down when the exit confirmation is triggered?
You're going to click here on the three dots, and then
that's the
stop bot.
Shall I click it or?
That's fine. It's not going to shut it down now.
Okay.
And then, just click on continue and stuff like that. I mean, right now, don't click on continue, but just make sure it's converted to USDC. Yeah, that option needs to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once that's done, it's going to show me the bot has been terminated.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome.
Cool.
All right, Anu.
Fantastic. All right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Anytime. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Trading crypto with an automated trading system isn't just about making money. It is about freedom. Freedom to trade on your own terms, automate your income, and take full control over your future. When you master these, you're just not trading, you're building a system that works for you 24/7. If you have made it this far, it means you are serious about leveling up. This isn't a quick fix, it is a game-changing skill that can transform your financial future.